You know my neighbors that were fighting a few weeks ago? It literally sounds like they're singing karaoke to the Titanic song by Celine Dion. Anyways, I'm doing this a little earlier than I normally do, but I'm going to be doing my favorite beauty products for the month of June. What? How are we already halfway through the year? Jose and I were talking and we were like, oh my gosh, it literally just feels like it should be the end of March, not June. But I do have my favorite products that I've tried, and I'm doing this early because y'all know what's coming. The best makeup of 2023 so far. So I wanted to get my monthly favorites kind of listed down, and yeah, these are the best products that I tried in the month of June. So let's go ahead and get started. I do have a skincare product. I have two of these. I pulled the untouched one because honestly the one that I've been using looks disgusting. But I have this from Pharmacy. This is not a new product, but it's a new scent, flavor kind of thing. So this is the Pharmacy Strawberry Shortcake Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. So this is not a new product. Everybody loves their Melt Away Balm. And for a while, I boycotted this because I swore up and down it was giving me acne. And it wasn't. Turns out I just misinformation on my part. So then I started using it again, and then I got excited because I got invited to their event for the launch of this. So this is not a new product, but it is a new flavor. It's available now, and it has a very subtle scent of strawberry shortcake, and I love strawberry shortcake, so I knew I was gonna love this. It's just been pure pleasure and bliss every time I've used this to remove my makeup. I have a love-hate relationship with makeup balms because it's nice not to have to aggressively scrub with a makeup wipe, but also this gets messy. Like the black water from my eyeliner just drips all over the counter. Every time I use this, my sink looks disgusting after, but it is much more gentle on the skin in terms of removing makeup. So if you've never tried a cleansing balm in general, the Pharmacy one is expensive, but it is the best of the best that I've tried so far. I always go back to it. I've tried some other affordable alternatives, which are great, fine, whatever, but this one is still superior, and I love the strawberry shortcake scent. It is limited edition, pretty sure it is. So if you want it, I would definitely recommend if you are like a gourmand, desserty kind of gal like myself. I think you'll really love this. So I did have to give this a shout out, and I'm excited I have a backup of this. Next up, complexion. So normally a product that I had only tried a few days ago, I wouldn't put in my monthly favorites, but I already know. If you know, you know. So I have to talk about this new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. This is officially my new favorite, like summer product, summer-based product. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot that I love, you know. I like options. I'm a girl who likes options. But of the new launches, this is so stinking good for summer. So this, I think, was so genius for her to launch because she had the balm, which did not work on my dry skin. She has a fuller coverage serum foundation, which love, but very full coverage for the sweaty girl that I am. And so this is just a perfect, amazing, delightful, delicious, light and hydrating serum skin tint. So I like it because it does not look heavy, and this is a skincare infused product, and I really do not like skincare infused face products, complexion products normally because I find that they just look heavier on the skin, they look oilier on the skin, they emphasize my texture, my pores. It's never cute to look like a sweaty oil slick, but this doesn't give that to me considering that it does have skincare infusion. Now, it is a skin tint, it is glowy, it is not going to reduce the size of your pores. It's not the most blurring. I do have to compensate with a nice blurring powder, but I like this because every time I look in the mirror, it never looks like I'm wearing makeup. I'm always shocked at how skin-like and light the finish is because if, you know, when I'm wearing some of my favorite foundations, I love how perfected I look, but also, you know, you can tell I'm wearing makeup, which is not a bad thing, but every time I look in the mirror, I'm always shocked when I have like my eyeshadow on and my blush on, but I still look like my normal skin is on, but better. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I wear lashes and eyeshadow, normally it's full beat, full glam. That's what I expect to see. So it is a little bit of a shock to the eye system when I look. I have falsies on, but like very skin-like complexion. So it is going to give a lighter coverage. But for being a skincare infused skin tint, it sits so pretty on my skin. I've really been enjoying this. And it kind of evens out when I put a fuller coverage concealer on, the blush, the bronzer, the whole getup. It doesn't look as lightweight, but you can make it look extremely lightweight, natural, no makeup-esque, depending on what kind of products you use. But at the end of the day, as much as I've been liking lighter makeup lately, I like a beat. I like a beat down, and this is really, really nice. Next up, this was a random product that I tried and enjoyed from Makeup by Mario. This is the Master Hold Brow Gel. You know, I am like super picky when it comes to eyebrow gels. I find that my brows are very, very bad. They do not like to listen to any of the brow gels that I apply, so there's a small handful that have the longevity that I'm looking for, and this one is great because it's not too intense. I've been really into the intense like layer brows, flat electrocuted kind of style look, so I wanted something that was a little softer, a little bit more natural to give more of a classic look, but still holds my eyebrows in place, and this is that. You know, it's not an extreme hold brow gel, but the brows, they listen to this. So this is a very nice one. The spoolie has two sides to it. One is kind of a longer side and the other one is a shorter side. You want to use the shorter side bristles to brush the hairs and kind of point them in the direction that you want them to go. And then the longer side is for a little bit of a softer, more natural look. I think that this is a very nice brow gel. Not as intense as what I've been used to, but I do very much enjoy it. Next up, we have cheeks. You know, the market has been crazy with the blushes that have been launching. So I have two blushes, one in cream form, one in powder. Oh my goodness, I love these. Now, I don't think that these are for everybody. These are the Glow Sculpt. You can kind of use these for highlight, for blush, even bronzer, if you will. So today I have on the shade Mauve Glow on my cheek, just my right cheek. Don't look at the other cheek. That's the next product. This is a beautiful blush. And then for highlight on my right cheek as well, I have Pink Glow, and I love this as a highlight. You guys know I'm not normally a fan of like cream or liquid highlights, but this one is amazing. Now, this is not for everybody because it does have quite a metallic finish. If you're not into that metallic look, if you have really dry looking skin, even a little bit on the crepier side, this is probably not the product for you. But if your skin is a little bit more on the smoother side, or if you put down a base color first, like a powder blush first, I think you will enjoy these. But no, I've enjoyed the versatility in these products. I think they're very unique. They're by far the most unique product that has launched, and normally I wouldn't like a metallic product like this, but for me, like, this just, it works. It's very easy to work out. It feels almost like a putty cream hybrid formulation. It's nice for lighter makeup days, like a lighter base like I'm wearing today. It doesn't give a natural look because this metallicness, there ain't nothing natural about it, but I like it. It's fun. It has a good reflection. Not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. Also, powder blush on the left side. So let's transition over here. This is from Dior. It's the Rosy Glow blushes, and I'm trying not to overhype these because I am aware of the price point. They are probably not worth the price point, but I enjoy using them every time I can. So this is the Rosewood shade. So they recently launched 4 new shades and then they reformulated the other 2. I did not try the new reformulated shades because whatever, but this Rosewood shade is my perfect everyday blush. And what I love about these blushes, comparing them to a lot of the other blushes that have launched, I feel like this is almost a watercolor finish on the cheek. It just veils over the face so easily where it looks blended pretty much as soon as you apply it. It's never too much pigmentation, and that definitely is a turnoff for some people. If you don't have the money to spend on it, it's not a must run out and have. But since I do have it, I've been using it a lot. It's the perfect shade, and this is my favorite by far of the 4. The one that is going in my least favorite video is going to be Mahogany because that looked like dirt on me. So be careful what color you choose, but Rosewood, if you have my complexion, safe bet. Also for this next product, I did not want to put it in this video because, like, I didn't pay for it. The price is crazy. But I would be lying to you if I didn't say, like, I did love this because I love this highlight. I've been grabbing for it. It's exactly what I want my highlighter to look like in the year 2023 because highlighters are not as in, but sometimes I feel like I look at my face and I'm like, I just need that one finishing touch, and it's the highlight. So Chantecaille launched a new collection, the Cosmos collection, and it's always with Chantecaille. I always say this. I love their products, hate their pricing. Very expensive, but this is a very well done highlight. This is the Real Glow in the shade Stella. Like I said, it's a crazy price. I don't want to disregard that, but it's a gorgeous highlighter. This is the perfect level of glow. It has that seamless blend onto the cheek where you can't see where it starts and ends. It's really lightweight with its baked gelée formula. Just the perfect level of glow to finish off. Like right now, I'm just putting it everywhere. That's how pretty it is. It's so subtle, but still gives the perfect hit of glow when the light hits it. It's not too blinding, which I like. I can go ham with this and have it not be too much. And with that gelée formulation, I find that it emphasizes texture even less. So, is it worth the money? That's for you to decide. But I can say it's been my favorite highlight to reach for all month. Okay, we're on to the ojos. Mis ojos, my eyeballs. Okay, so I only have two things. Is that really it? I guess so. I've just been using the eyeliners that I already have. Nothing new and exciting. But I have two eyeshadow palettes and so predictable. Okay, if you know what has launched in the last month, you know what my two are going to be. So the first one, Natasha Denona. In the past year or two, she just does no wrong. She kills it. The Yucca palette. Gorgeous. Green tones, super in for me. I love them for this time of year. She killed it with this formula, the color story. I love that it's midi palette. I love everything about this palette. I have 2 videos up already. I've done a ton of different looks with this. I've had so much fun with it. This is one of my go-to summer palettes that I'm going to have laying out my desk. So when I want to reach for an eyeshadow palette and I don't know what, this is in the rotation. The quality is 10 out of 10. There is not a single dud shade. And I've had a lot of fun with the different looks that I've been able to create with this. So yeah, love this. I don't want to go on too much about it because you already knew it was going to be in here. I'm loving it. And then the next one from ABH, the Cosmos palette. Ugh. Ever since they kind of did their rebrand, I've loved what they've put out. I love these new style of palettes. Still a really phenomenal formulation. Not too powdery though. Like back in the day, these have some kickback, but nothing crazy. I like this because I love the lineup of iridescent shimmer shades and subtle matte shades. I would switch out some of the matte shades though for something a little bit more fun pastel, like a pastel sage color. We need to get rid of some of these warm tones. That being said, love this palette. Have been enjoying doing pretty simple looks with these that look much more complex than they actually are. So this is what I have on the eyeballs today. Eyeliner included. So how I did this look, I started off with the shade Space Dust, which is this really light transition color, and I just blended this all over the crease, pretty simple. And then to add a little bit of depth, we went into Eclipse right here, which is a lighter mauvey purpley shade, and I applied that in the outer corner as well as the lower lash line to begin to bring that spacey, purpley kind of vibe. And then I went into Dark Matter and I used this in the outer corner just to get the deepest level of definition out here. And then all over the lid, Supernova is the star of the show. I love, like with this palette, because these shades are iridescent / duochrome, they look phenomenal all over the lid just by themselves. And then I finished off with Galaxy right here, which does have this strong blue shimmer, which you can kind of see on the lash line, but it's not crazy. This is such a dark color, so I was able to use it as eyeliner, and it just looks great used as eyeliner. It is transferring a little bit on this eye, but love it as eyeliner, and I've been enjoying the looks that I've been getting with this. All of them have been pretty simple, and this is my second one because I will warn you, my first one came shattered. Every single duochrome shade obliviated. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it wasn't good. And the customer service from ABH was fantastic. They sent a new one, nice and fresh, once I contacted them. So excited about that, and the second one did not come broken, and I've been loving it. And then the final category that we have is lips. I have 2 products. Both I've actually done shorts on. The most recent one is from Etude. This is the Dear Darling Water Tint. I prefer this just on the lips, not on the cheeks, but in terms of lips, it's definitely a Benetint dupe. I'm sorry, I don't know what shade this is. I know people were asking. I think it's like raspberry or something like that, whatever the pinker color is. So it smells like grape juice. Smells so good in the best way possible. And this is a lip tint. It is water-based, so when you put it all over the lips, give it a second to dry. It's not going to move. This gives the perfect kind of I just ate a popsicle look to the lips, so it's great for summer. It doesn't bleed. This is my go-to quick throw-on color for the summer. In my opinion, a fun, not must-have, but it's kind of a really great must-have. I'm excited that I discovered this. It's only $4, so I'll have the link down below for this if you want to see it even more in action. Go through my shorts on YouTube. I have a video testing it out. Phenomenal. Does not budge. You run your fingers over it. You don't get any pickup, so love that. Then the last product, pricey, but love them, YSL Beauty. They're candy glazes. So these are literally just a lip gloss in a stick form, so they can be a little messy. Like you can see it's getting all kind of but I'm wearing the shade 15, by the way, which is my lips but better but glossier. I've been enjoying just throwing these on with a lip liner. They give that 2-in-1 effect where I can get a heavy layer of pigment as well as get a nice glow to the lips. I love these. I think they're great. They've been nice and easy to apply. These have been around for a while, but they're trying to re-promote these and I fell into it. I'm happy they re-promoted these because I've always kind of skipped over YSL lip products, but since they did kind of bring them to my attention, I'm like, wait, the packaging is gorgeous, it's a vibe, and the quality is really, really nice. So I've been enjoying these lipstick forms. They're a little bit heftier, I would say, than the M Cosmetics. Like the M Cosmetics, I feel like the second it gets close to somebody's body temperature, it just like melts. A little bit too watery. I like these because these have a little bit more heft to them. While they are kind of lipstick form, they still have more hold, a little bit more lipsticky and solid than the M Cosmetics. And that is all I have for today's video. Interesting, but I actually had more products that I did not like hates, compared to my likes. So I think I'm going to do my least favorite makeup that I tried this month video. Normally I only keep it in short form because it's normally like 3 or 4 products, nothing dramatic. But this month I tried a lot of products that did not float my boat. So I think I'm going to do a separate video of those just for something fun, or not. If those aren't your vibe, don't feel any pressure to click on it, but I have to share what just wasn't working out for me this month. But I did have these guys which were working out for me, so I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for future reviews, future makeup talk, makeup chat, makeup playtime, and yeah, peace out guys. Have a good one.